Hello, and welcome to this brand new vlog. So I'm going to cover 5 TV series today. The first one I'm going to go with is Gotham. Gotham season 4 dropped a few weeks ago. We're in the 3rd episode in. So let's review what's been going on with Gotham. So season 3, Riddler gets frozen, Barbara dies, and Bruce basically becomes Batman. Fast forward a few months, season 4. Penguin is the new top dog. He has a new club. He's got Riddler on ice as part of his display. Now you have Selina running with Abathar. And James is back to doing what he does, which is trying to police the city. But here's the thing. 2nd episode in, who do I see? Barbara Keane is back. And in 3rd episode in, what happens? Some crazy woman comes out of nowhere and unfreezes the Riddler. Now, this is becoming a real common theme with Gotham, which is really starting to annoy me. People just don't fucking die in the show anymore. Like, what is the point? Why would you have a scene where someone died and then all of a sudden they come back to life in the next season? Like, what is the point? It's like they're scared of getting rid of big characters, of actually killing them off. They keep recycling the same thing. You think someone is dead, but they don't actually fucking die, and they come back. Do you know how pissed off I was to see Barbara Keane come back? One of the most unlikable characters on the show, and they go and bring her back again. I don't care if she's changed. She hasn't changed for me. She's still that crazy bitch that just infuriated me. Do you know what I mean? And then this Riddler who comes back, you know, you're like, how do you survive these things? You don't survive it. If you're frozen, you die. There's no coming back from that. It's just so far-fetched and just, it's like, what are you doing? I just think they really need to stop this. I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon, to be honest. This whole theme of bringing characters back who should have died by now. It's gonna keep coming back and they're gonna keep doing the same mistakes, and it's really starting to piss me off. I think they should start introducing new villains instead of bringing back the old ones that you thought were gone. That's the main criticism I have of Gotham right now. Other than that, the main storyline now is about how crime is legal in Gotham, and obviously as Penguin is new top Don, he issues licenses for crimes to be, you know, committed. But so that's an interesting concept, but the same patterns are going on, man. Bruce Wayne is fully Batman. Well, not fully, but he's definitely now Batman mode. So that's the good points, but really starting to piss me off, Gotham. You really need to stop doing this shit. It's getting old now. It's really getting old and predictable. The Walking Dead universe. Now, currently, Fear the Walking Dead is in its 3rd season, and I've got to say, I've been very impressed with Fear the Walking Dead this season. I think it's been on a upward trajectory. God damn. And to be honest, in comparison with the main show, the original show, The Walking Dead, which comes back in a couple of weeks with season 8, it's trumped it ever since season 6. Fear the Walking Dead has been better than The Walking Dead since it started. Now, the reason why I say this is because I feel as though The Walking Dead, even although I understand they had to introduce Negan at some point, he's a massive character in the Walking Dead comics, I feel like they've been on a downward curve ever since season 6, and ever since he's been introduced in the show, it hasn't really upped his game. The quality has gone down, whilst Fear the Walking Dead started off slowly, but it got better, and I think season 3 is massively strong, really strong. What did I make about the season 8 trailer of The Walking Dead? Apart from Negan's cheesiest line of the year, yeah.
I hope you got your shitting pants on.
That Negan beginning. I mean, I have nothing against Jeffrey Dean Morgan as an actor. I think he plays it perfectly. The writers don't do him or the character any justice. He's such a caricature, an action figure, just sprouting out these cheesy and needless catchphrases that, I mean, who goes around talking like that in reality? It's just so unrealistic. The plus side of that is that apparently we're going to get to see a bit more about Negan and where he came from, which was one of my biggest criticism after season 7. Questions to be asked: who kills Negan? What's going to happen to Negan? And also another big question: what was with that old man Rick in that trailer? I'm really intrigued to see what that's about. I mean, someone down in the comments, I saw in the comments that someone put, please don't tell me that Rick was in a coma since season 1. I mean, that would just be the most dumbest thing. Like, the most underwhelming. I think I'd stop watching it. I doubt that that's the case, but again, that's another question I need answering. Overall, you know, The Walking Dead seriously does need to up its game, because Fear the Walking Dead is really trumping it right now. Now, another fan favorite that's coming back with a season 2, Stranger Things. I can't wait for this one. I really can't wait. I can't even remember did it come out last year? It feels like it's been so long. But yeah, season 2 comes out 27th of October, only on Netflix. We're super pumped for this one. Season 1, great season. Obviously, the way season 1 ended, there was going to be a season 2, but I was just kind of like skeptical how they were going to make it work. Now, I'm not going to lie, I had to watch the trailer again. The way the season 1 ended, it seems that Will is still haunted by the other side, by the aliens, but they're not just coming for him, they're coming for everyone else. And that's the whole kind of plot we're getting from this trailer. And obviously Elle is set to return, so it'll be very interesting to see how this season pans out. I do like the whole Michael Jackson thriller vibe that they brought to the trailer. That was really good. That really kind of hammered home the 80s. So yeah, very strong season 1. Really looking forward to season 2, and bring on October 27th. Now, you don't know I had to talk about Luther. You don't know I had to talk about my boy Luther. Oh, I can't believe. Oh man, oh man. The first I've ever seen of Idris Elba was Luther, and from then on I just fell in love with the guy, you know, and the series. Season 5 has been announced, but we don't know again when this shit's coming out. But it doesn't matter, it's coming out, and I will wait patiently and with great anticipation. But I have to say this: season 4, if you can even call it a season, it was like 2 episodes. I'm sorry, that's a TV movie. I was so disappointed in season 4. You know, it was so rubbish. Like, everything that happened was kind of predictable, apart from the fridge explosion scene. That was pretty good. So what happened? They insinuated this insinuation and mystery behind the disappearance of Alice Morgan. But if you know the show and you know the character, you know that Alice Morgan is basically Terminator. This woman is just scary, and the insinuation is that she's dead, but you know damn well she hasn't died. So the way it ended is that, you know, I think he looked at a picture and then he kind of, you know, is walking towards the camera, and it kind of cuts out, and that suggests that he's on the search for Alice, and or at least find out what happened to her or whatever. So that's the kind of plot we're kind of getting from season 5. This is my understanding from the way season 4 ended. Also, good news, they're coming out with 4 episodes this time, which is good. I would have hoped for about 6 like they did in season 1. I don't know why they just don't go back to doing that, but you know what, it's better than having just 2 episodes. But yeah, again, we don't know when this is coming out. Really. So look out for that this year, or next year, or whenever it comes out. Now, last but not least, this is a brand new TV series. Sorry, I shouldn't say TV, I should say Netflix series. The Punisher. The Punisher was in Daredevil season 2, and finally, it's been announced. The trailer came out a few weeks ago. Punisher's coming this year. Again, we don't know when, but we know it's coming this year, probably November. We should know when in November, by the end of this month, I think. So that's my prediction. Very excited about the Punisher. He was a very good well, I shouldn't say villain, vigilante, outlaw in Daredevil. The actor John Bernthal, who also known as Shane from The Walking Dead, tremendous actor. He plays him really well. I'm really happy that they picked him for the role, and I'm really excited for this series. It looks, well, you you make what you will of the trailer, but the signs are good. Bottom line, Gotham, sort your shit out. Walking Dead, most of all, sort your shit out. And bring back Luther. So that's it. That was my kind of rant-ish vlogging of TV series coming out, returning this year. I will see you next time.